Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to another Fantasy Star Online New Genesis video. So in today's video, a topic I really want to talk about is the game economy, and boy is it ever so good. You know, this is great. But anyway, it's something I've been wanting to do for a bit because it's just sometimes the prices on stuff can be rather ridiculous. Got lucky with this one. But anyway, um for all its intents and purposes, people, can do so many gripes about PSO2 New Genesis. But like when it comes to buying outfits, sometimes male outfits have it just a little bit easier, as you can see just the prices here. I mean, some stuff is pretty cheap. You can get by with getting it fairly simple. Pretty sure people have some spare cash if they need to get one of these outfits. It's just when you get to women clothing and poses and stuff like that, this is where prices kind of spiral out of control. Now, the first outfit here, like, I know a lot of people who have, this much money, no problem. I mean, you can earn that by doing your dailies every single week, no problem. But it's like, do you want to dump this amount of money to outfits when I'm pretty sure you'd rather do that for your weapons, your units, unless you're done with your weapons and units? And of course, there's not much to do in the game come September 13th, just 3 days for my birthday. Anyway, there's just not much to do, so why not stick it to fashion? But like, the prices just be, I don't know, it's not enough that people don't have this much money to be blowing on outfits. It's just like, granted, some of the stuff is cheap. Like this glow-in-the-dark outfit set, it's rather cheap. So if you want to glow at night or something, this is fine. It's just when you get to stuff like poses, and now your fingers can move now in the game, and there's a lot more animation to your character. They have new ways to monetize the hell out of you. And that's what concerns me. It's because some of the poses are this way. Now you'll see coming up in the clip just how much stuff like poses could be, and emotes and dances and other ridiculous crap. I knew they were ridiculous on PSO2. No getting around that. But PSO2 had a way better way of making Meseta. New Genesis isn't quite there yet because of how easy you can make your own weapons. Like, you can literally go in there, buy even, like, look at this, like, a pose that much money, like an idle stance, like 4 mil, like, damn. And a fox pose, like legit fox pose that, yeah, it's like, damn. If you have this emote, let me know. Like, that's a lot of money. But onto, like, the main thing is, people don't make a lot of money off weapons. Like, you can literally go and just look at this, just ridiculous. But anyway, you can go and you can buy an evoco weapon for 1,000 Meseta. If you have a lot of grinders, if you have a lot of, augments and stuff like that, you can go ham. It's not hard to get your weapons grinded up. Granted, it's going to cost a pretty penny to grind up to plus 40 and stuff like that, but it's way better than PSO2. Well, I should say way easier than PSO2. I know PSO2, you have to really get into the nitty-gritty, and that's where, you ate a lot of the cost. But on this game, it's a little bit more simplified. Granted, getting potentials for your weapon, yeah, that's still very expensive and everything like that. There's going to always be a process where stuff like that's going to be very expensive for your weapons. But, like, it's pretty much like you make a really, really, really great weapon, and then you can sell it for 1 or 2 mil. It's who will buy it? So you're stuck with that weapon, on your shop, and then someone undercuts you. Maybe someone makes a better weapon than what you've been making. And then what now? You gotta undercut or compete with them. because if you don't, the next person will undercut you. It's a tricky thing with undercutting because undercutting sucks, but rather than trying to make a profit, people want to sell it faster. So you end up losing profit for a weapon you really worked hard on making. You know, things you could do is you can sit there and wait and let it sell eventually, but the more and more people get that same weapon type out, the more they're going to undercut it because they want to sell it. So that's just how it works. But in this game, you know, it's like, okay, you make a weapon and then someone undercuts you, just keep the weapon because the next person's going to do the same thing. Now, I may be wrong on it. You know, maybe your weapon sells and that's great. You made some money, you can repeat, do it again. But, you know, the average person is going to make their own weapon. Like what I did in New Genesis. I just make my own weapons. I didn't want to go into someone else's shop and buy something I could do myself quite easily. Got enough Maceta to do it. Got the weapons to do it. You can go out and farm augments. You know, might take you a minute to farm the augments. And then you just gotta, you know, let RNGesus take care of you. And then you got a really good weapon. Again, it may take you some time, but some people may prefer just to buy the weapon. So they'll cut out doing all that hard work and just buy the weapon and they're done with it. But for outfits, that's a whole new type of ball game. You gotta bust out the credit card, get some AC. Hopefully you get that outfit or that emote that you've got twice already that you can sell for extra cash. But it's a huge RNG kind of thing. You don't know if you'll get it. And then you just sit there, you're just putting in money. You don't want to do that because there's no guarantee you'll get that emote. Hell, you might get it first try. Who knows? So that's why I don't bother buying AC. And then like I will like buying outfits and wait for them to go in price. But when they get pulled from the AC market, guess what? Their price goes up because everyone wants that stuff. So it's a huge double-edged sword when it comes to this type of deal. It's just the market for New Genesis is just a weird place right now, just because people just really see it as a fashion show. There's nothing to do in the game besides the autumn event going on, and people are already done with that. And it's September 13th. So anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think about this. Do you think the economy in New Genesis just sucks? It's just who goes around carrying 4 or 5 mil for some of these emotes, and then you have a huge gratification that I spent 5 mil on the Fox emote, or I spent 6 or 7 mil or whatever, or 4 mil on a motion stance that changed how I stand still. I mean, I don't know. I don't get it. But let me know what you guys think at the bottom. Don't forget to subscribe for more content, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.